let me ask you something.
Yes, you can.
When you hear the word father of economics, what's the first name which hits your mind?
Well, I will go with Adam Smith.
Like how?
Remember that on the very first day we are just hearing about the Adam Smith continuously. And in our very first class, our teacher told us Adam Smith is the father of modern economics. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do remember, but as you said that Adam Smith is father of modern economics, but actually when we turn some pages of history, the very first name which we see is Ibn Khaldun, like he is a real father of economics. Even the classical economics is based on his work and his research. That's why I'm saying that Ibn Khaldun is father of real economics. Then how you can give credit to Adam Smith?
Yeah, I do agree with you. But Adam Smith was 18th century philosopher, and he was a major proponent of laissez-faire economic policy. In his first book, The Theory of Moral Sentiments, Smith proposed the idea of visible hands, and also he talked about the tendency of free market, means of competition, supply and demand, and self-interest also. You have gone through his writings. He also discussed the charity and ethics extensively. He also created the concept of GDP in his book Wealth of Nation. So on the basis of all these things, I am saying that he is the father of economics.
If we go through the history of mankind, what we see the most beneficial book for mankind is the book of history. By book of history, I mean what we see a lot of people, a lot of scholars have written down many books regarding history. So Muslims have played a significant role in writing of history, which is one of the vital source of knowledge transformation. How many of us know the origin of history and methodology of regarding the incident and contribution of past? Maybe few of us. So coming toward Ibn Khaldun. Ibn Khaldun is the great historian of 13th century. He has introduced some methods of regarding social and political events. The real name of Ibn Khaldun, Abdul Rahman bin Muhammad bin Khaldun. He was born on 27 May 1332 and died 19 March 1395. So his main field of interest were history, economics, sociology, historiography, demographic, philosophy of history and all that, so he played a great role in all these fields in his era. Ibn Khaldun received his early education at the home under the guidance of his father, who was the scholar of his time. He memorized the Holy Quran, learned Arabic grammar, jurisprudence, hadith, philology and poetry under the supervision of the best teacher of their time. He learned mathematics, logic and philosophy from a great mathematician and philosopher Al-Abili of Tlemcen. In a nutshell, he attained high proficiency in these subjects and became a master within a short span of time. He discovered the labor curve 600 years before. His contribution to the science of economics can be divided into four parts: the theory of value, growth theory, market equilibrium, and public finance. Ibn Khaldun's contribution to the science of economics in the 4th century became well-known theories in the 18th, 19th and 20th century under the name of Smith, Ricardo, Lepers and others. He was a classical economist before the classical theories began, as he was against government interference in the economy.
Did you get my point, what I want to say?
No, still there is some misconception.
I don't know why you are not getting my
Actually,
point.
you are not getting my point.
No,
because
we are
Adam Smith
discussing
is
about the
father
classical
of
era, not
economics,
the
and we
modern
have
era.
to talk
So
about the
we
modern
talking
era.
about the Ibn
No, you are actually not
discuss
doing
his
it.
father.
Yes, please.
Yes, what's the
Actually, we are talking about the father of economics. According to me, Adam Smith is the father of economics, but according to you, he
I say that Ibn Khaldun is the father of economics, but she not agree with me.
Can I join you?
Yes, why? Of course.
Historians believe that Ibn Khaldun has completed his traditional study by the age of 19. He was not a traveler, but his writings reflect that he have traveled Europe, Africa, and Arabian. His book Al-Muqaddimah is an outcome of his personal experiences and observation while he was in prison several times and was expelled from his position in several places. Yet he was dedicated to his mission, so he starting his writings in the age of 30. Many historians believe that Al-Muqaddimah was the first book he wrote and completed in 6 months. Kitabul Abrar consists of 7 volumes. Muqaddimah was the first part of the book but is considered full book itself. It was the first major attempt to analyze the human society concerning geography, anthropology, history, sociology, religion, culture, society, economy, art, science, and psychology. The Muqaddimah can be divided into 6 parts. First, of human society. Second, ruler civilization. Third, government and institution. Fourth, society and urbanization. Fifth, economic modules. And sixth, science and humanity. Author Lefer indebted Ibn Khaldun in the development of Lefer Karo that deals with heavy duty tax levy on production and agriculture. Robert Irwin wrote a book on Ibn Khaldun. Ibn Khaldun suggested that the government reduce level of taxation, pointing the excess levy on public may discourage businesses, reduce the production level in the economy. Ibn Khaldun also stressed on the Islamic monetary theory and management of currency. He was in view of minting gold or silver coins. He suggested establishing equilibrium between intrinsic and face value of currency. And the last thing is the comparison are talking about who is the father of economics, whatever Ibn Khaldun or Adam Smith. Actually, both of them are the father of economics. Both have the same ideology. Both have the same philosophy regarding the economic. Like when we talk about Ibn Khaldun, he said that according to him, what he did, Ibn Khaldun made contribution in the area of division of labor. He says that a man individually cannot do anything. Adam Smith also contributed regarding division of labor in same way, same flow as Ibn Khaldun did. But what Smith did, he explained it more, and the main reason was the time differences between them. Ibn Khaldun was many hundred years ago, but Smith's contribute are more suitable in modern era. So on the basis of this we can say both of them are father of economics.